primate populations are in rapid decline. Recent estimates suggest that 48% of the world's species are threatened and may be extinct within our lifetime. The Great Primate Handshake is a conservation awareness tool that affects change through the creation of digital media to inform, educate, and as a call to action for audiences worldwide.
Primates are fantastic creatures. They're facing a lot of problems, not only here, but in Africa and the worldwide, and we want to make a difference.
This is the story of 18 people who answered the call and became the first volunteers of the Great Primate Handshake. During the 28-day expedition, the Handshake will travel the breadth of South Africa to create digital tools for organisations passionate about saving primates.
It's day one of the Great Primate Handshake. We've just arrived here in Kamiki. We've just got here with all our volunteers.
Global warming started.
That's the camera that I filmed.
Flying spaghetti monsters.
We're just arranging our volunteers into specific teams. So we've got our web team, our video production team, and we've also got an anthropology team as well. The problem with South Africa is there's a big conflict problem between primates and humans. You know, we've built on their land, so now we've got a lot of problems with baboons raiding, going into houses, destroying stuff. It's obviously causing a lot of issues. We have an organisation called Baboon Matters. What they've set up is a thing called baboon monitoring. They've got local people employed to follow the troops who are coming into the town and raiding and trying to stop them going in. We're all going to go down on the truck and we're going to do baboon monitoring.
As human populations increase, we are encroaching into areas inhabited by a number of other species. The team has met with Baboon Matters, who are looking for a sustainable solution to human-animal conflict within the Cape Peninsula.
I call them when they are sitting there. I phone them and tell them they want to cross here.
The Handshake has joined up with an experienced baboon monitor. For the volunteers, it will be their first experience of working in the field.
The biggest challenge is, in my opinion, getting the right shot and trying to maintain that right shot, because you can get out your camera, you can set it up and the shot will be gone. I mean, you can't predict nature.
We can compare their lives to human lives in the sense that they have kids, they take care of their kids, they're trying to get the food as easy as they can. You know, those little things that we have in common.
So you'd be sitting there 1 minute and it would all be kind of gentle and relaxing. You think, this is really peaceful, really calming. Then you suddenly hear a scream.
Okay, we can move back, move back. So there's a new male coming. They don't want the female to be close to that male who's coming. Once they be close, they go in and beat him. So the new male who came in here, he will want to grab the baby, the small babies, and kill them.
It's so surreal that I'm actually in thousands of miles from home, staring at creatures I've never even seen before. I can't recall even seeing these ones in a zoo, and I don't quite believe it.
Imhof, it's kind of like a holding cage for us to kind of get us ready, like so the troop get to know each other and we know how we work. And then we left Imhof and it was like we're going out in a big enclosure.
What's unusual about this particular project from an anthropological perspective is that it's a mobile community. It's a group of people who haven't necessarily met before, so we're all kind of learning about each other as we go along.
We're in Tokai Forest here in Cape Town. On my screen right now I've got a satellite tracking system up. It's created by the University of Cape Town Baboon Research Unit, and it's designed to show them where baboons are in the forest through satellite GPS tracks, which are actually collars around their necks. So we can see where the baboons move and we can understand their feeding patterns, what time they get up, what time they go to bed, and where there may be conflicts.
We had probably about a 12-hour drive to get to the Wild Spirit backpackers, which is in the crags just east of Plettenberg Bay. You're right on the edge of the Titicaca National Park, and when the sun came up just over the forest, it was just beautiful.
So we'll just start off with having a general discussion, and if it's okay with you guys, for the anthropologists to take notes.
I don't like zoos. The only thing I've ever been able to justify to them is the education, I suppose.
But you can't generalise everyone that goes to zoos as like just being thick tourists.
In the sanctuary world, when you look at the chart who funds it, it's zoos, and some of their money goes into fund the sanctuaries which are desperate for the cash to run.
Is it worth, I suppose, sacrificing the lives of a few to keep them in enclosures so you can benefit the rest?
It's 6:20 and we are travelling with 11 hours ahead of us. Everyone seems content with sleep, but I cannot, being intoxicated with the feeling that tour has truly started and that we are doing great work.
We continued on to Ashdown National Park, which is just north of Port Elizabeth.
We were coming around the road and we saw this huge animal towering above us with huge tusks, huge ears, this elephant. But it slowly moved off the lane, but whilst it was coming towards us, a very kind of humbling feeling that made you feel really puny compared to this wild animal that was just majestic and magnificent.